Zara woke before dawn. The house was quiet, too quiet for a Saturday morning. Normally, the sound of a mother's mortar and pestle pounding yam for breakfast would echo through the walls by now. Today, it was only the distant crow of a rooster and the hum of mosquitoes circling her ear. She sat on the edge of a narrow bed, her packed bag resting against her feet. Her chest ached as she stared at the familiar cracks on the wall, the posters of gospel singers peeling near the window, and the photo frame of her smiling parents on her table. "Forgive me," she whispered, though no one could hear her. On the table lay a small folded paper. "I need space. Don't look for me." She had written it 3 times before, each version crumpled and tossed aside, before settling on these 6 words. She tiptoed past her parents' room. A soft snore drifted from inside. She paused, her heart pounding, then slipped out quietly. The dawn breeze carried the smell of dust and kerosene as she walked down the street. Her sandals scraped the uneven road. She didn't look back. If she had, she might have seen Mama Zara stare in her sleep, as if something deep inside warned her, today something will break. By the time the cock crowed a second time, the note sat on the dining table like an open wound. Mama Zara found it first. She stood frozen, her wrapper slipping from her waist, the words blurring as tears filled her eyes. "Olajimi, wake up!" Her voice cracked like a whip. Papa Zara stumbled out, rubbing his eyes. "What is it?" She held out the note with shaking hands. He read it once, twice, then sank into the wooden chair as though his legs gave way. "She left?" His voice was barely a whisper. "She left," Mama Zara echoed, clutching her chest. They searched every corner, the church, friends' houses, and even the motor park. No one had seen her, no trace. That night, Mama Zara sat by the window, her hands clapped in prayer. Papa Zara stared at the ceiling, his heart pounding in quiet despair. "We gave her everything," he said softly. Mama Zara swallowed her sob. "Everything." And in the empty chairs where Zara once sat, silence moved in and made a home. Years passed, life went on, but never fully. Zara built a new life in another city. She married quietly, no ceremony, no invitation home. A son came first, Chidi, bright-eyed and curious. Then a daughter, Adeze, who clung to her mother's wrapper with tiny fists. But whenever the children asked, "Mama, can we see Grandma and Grandpa?" Zara's chest tightened like a locked door. "They are better off without us," she said each time, her voice like stone. She never told them about the letter, about the guilt that gnawed her every night, about the memory of her mother's tired voice that day, a single sentence that changed everything. Back in the small town, Mama Zara aged quickly. The lively woman who once ran 2 shops now sat on a wooden stool by the window, waiting for a shadow that never came. Papa Zara walked his farm with silent determination, his laughter swallowed by years of unanswered prayers. "Should we call her?" he asked once. Mama Zara shook her head, tears glistering. She said not to look for her. So they didn't. But every knock on the gate made their hearts race. Every phone ring made them hope. And every night, Mama Zara whispered to the darkness, "Lord, bring my child home before I leave this world." 10-year-old Chidi hated secrets, and his house was full of them. He had asked 100 times, "Mama, where are Grandma and Grandpa?" Always the same cold answer, "Don't ask me that again." But one day, as Mama baited Adeze, Chidi scrolled through her old phone and found a number saved as Mama. His heart thumped. Could this be her? That night, he packed his school bag with 2 biscuits, a bottle of water, and his little savings. He scribbled a note. "Don't worry, I'll come back, but I need to know them." By dawn, he was on a rickety bus, heading to a town he had never seen, clutching a paper with the address he begged from the phone shop man. When he finally dialed the number, a weak voice answered, "Hello." Chidi's throat tightened. "Grandma, it's me, Chidi, your grandson." The phone slipped from Mama Zara's hands. She stared at Papa Zara, her voice trembling. "Did you hear? He said grandson." Minutes later, the boy was in their compound, dusty, hungry, but smiling. Mama Zara held him like a lost treasure, sobbing into his hair. By evening, another call came, this time from Zara. Her voice cracked like dry wood. "Is my son with you?" "Yes," Mama Zara said, her chest rising with anger and relief. "I'm coming," Zara whispered. The compound felt smaller than Zara remembered. The mango tree still cast the same white shadow. The walls bore the same faded paint. Her mother stood at the doorway, older, thinner, wrinkles like road maps of pain. "Mama," Zara's knees buckled. She fell to the ground, sobbing. Mama Zara didn't move. Her lips trembled. "Why?" Her voice was soft, broken. "Why did you leave us?" Zara's chest heaved. Words tumbled out in a rush of guilt and tears. "One day, I heard you and Auntie talking. You said you were tired, that Dad was always away, that you couldn't wait for me to grow so you could rest. I thought I was a burden, so I left." Mama Zara's knees gave way. She sank to the floor, clutching her daughter's hands. "My child, if only you stayed till the end. You would have heard me say this. If I had to choose, I would choose you and the sacrifice 1,000 times. You are precious to me. You are my priceless jewel." Zara wailed like a child. Mama Zara wept too, rocking her as if the years could melt away in her arms. Papa Zara came out, tears streaming, and wrapped his arms around them both. That night, they sat under the mango tree. The moon spilled silver on their faces. They ate together for the first time in 10 years. Chidi sat between his grandparents, grinning. Adeze fell asleep in her grandmother's lap. And for the first time in years, laughter broke the walls silence had built. Weeks later, Zara moved back home. She cooked with Mama Zara, fetched water with Chidi, sang hymns with Papa Zara at dawn. One evening, Mama Zara held her hand and whispered, "Next time, Talk to me. Silence steals more than words can fix. Adaobi nodded, tears glistering in her eyes. I know, Mama. I will never stay silent again. And as the sun dipped behind the hills, a home once broken by silence, healed with words. Thanks for watching. The end.